We're back.
Quieren quitar
Oh
el
my
río y también la playa. Quieren el barco.
Where are you going? We just started. What?
Let's take a break for tonight.
Okay.
I just want it to be a solo pod.
Went to go turn off the light. Why are your electronics always dead? They're always dead when left up to your devices. Why are they always dead? Why are you walking around now? You were sitting around for freaking...
It's my OCD is acting up right now.
Oh my gosh. What OCD attack is even happening at the moment? Can you even let me know about that situation?
I just want to let you guys know, like,
Yeah?
what is fair trade chocolate and what is not. Because if you're not buying fair trade chocolate, you're basically supporting modern day slavery. You are literally supporting modern day slavery. That's
So which
what
ones
it's
are?
called, because they're paying children
Okay.
less than $1 an hour.
So is all the cacao in Africa? Is that the deal?
I don't know, but for those,
I don't know the answer to.
yeah,
I'm
I think
asking you
so.
because
I think
you
West
came on
Africa, yes.
Okay, I didn't know the answer to that. I don't know if they did that shit like elsewhere.
Okay, Raka. Cho. I've seen Cho before.
Okay.
It looks pretty good, actually.
So you're reading the fair trade. Would you mind like just pulling up the non-fair trades, like the famous ones? Is it just
Obviously Nestle, obviously. Right. Okay, I'll read those. I'm giving you fair trade first because like I'm trying to look at the positive first. We want to look at the positives before we look at the negatives.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
sure.
You want to see what you can gain rather than what you can lose, because then you won't support it. Okay.
Proceed.
I tried Holy Fudge, which has a 75% cacao shell and a dense and fudge truffle center, and the Toffee Time, which has a 53% cacao with creamy oat milk and bits of toffee and sea
toffee
salt.
time? What is a toffee
They
time?
both have chocolatey texture, but if I had to choose just one, it would be Toffee Time. Wow. But I have a bias towards sweet and salty flavors.
Okay.
Beyond Good. Okay, the thing about these,
I think I know Beyond Good, right?
You do.
Okay.
Okay, you do. Interesting. Their chocolate is single origin chocolate from Madagascar and Uganda, and organic, gluten-free, vegan, and soy-free. Okay, so I have a little hot take. I'm going to say it in a bit, but... Okay.
So when it means that it is ethically sourced, like what does that mean exactly?
That they pay the people who are sourcing the cacao. Slave-free chocolate? Bro,
like is that on the
really bad.
Like that's on the box?
Like, you just need to be careful where the fuck you're buying your chocolate from.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Sorry, I'm not supposed to swear early on in the pod. It gets flagged.
Sophia was telling me how dark the chocolate world was, and for such a delicious treat, this was not my expectation. Like if someone said like a sugary cereal comes from the darkest place of the earth.
It probably does. Like,
maybe it does. Who just freaking knows?
It's really cheap. Cereal's really cheap, but that's also like really low quality shit. I feel like cereal.
It doesn't come from anything real, so why would it need to?
But you know, people do greenwash. Like there's such thing. I kind of got into this because I was like really into like when my skin was freaking out, which it's still not great, but it was like really bad. If you look back at some of the podcasts, I was really getting into like this all natural like skincare stuff, which
like the freaking face mask.
No, like I was putting like fucking beef tallow on my face. Like,
what?
Don't do that shit. It's so nasty. But
Did
anyway,
you do that in front of me? Was I there in the room with you? I don't even remember that. Could have used that for frying, girl.
No. I didn't like just buy random beef tallow. Like it was from a skincare company.
Oh, okay.
But it was like, I don't know. I was kind of like, oh, I can't put any chemicals on my face. Like I just didn't know what to do. And the truth is, nothing helped. Nothing helped my skin aside from time, and it's still struggling. So we'll get back to that. Yeah. But anyway, the point is I was really into like the natural sort of limitably processed. How do you say that? Liminally?
I have no idea what word you're even trying to say.
Liminally processed foods and products. And like I was really into clean beauty and that sort of thing. And I found that a lot of companies, what they do is they greenwash. So they'll like say, you know, sourced from trees, sourced from nature, or natural ingredients, fragrances. Okay. These things basically, you guys, I know I'm just going to give you a little hot take here, but if you put See, when you do that, do you know what it means? It means that you're disrespecting me as I speak.
I'm sorry.
No, seriously, you are. It's rude. It's really rude.
Sorry, continue.
I'm trying to talk. It's like when I was talking about the Mexican Revolution and you fucking like were
was
so
not
racist
as bad as that.
hell. You started
Okay,
being
stop,
you
because
started
I don't
being
think if that video is even up anymore.
so racist.
Stop.
And I was just trying to speak and you kept cutting me off, like laughing about the Mexican Revolution. You were laughing about it in my face.
I apologize.
And
Continue.
like I wouldn't do that to you.
Continue.
If you come on here and you're like, so AI is really educational, it's changing the history of our world, and I sit there and I listen to you like you were an educated spokesperson, and maybe I actually am educated on this because I did like months of researching clean beauty because my skin was breaking out. And don't touch my neck, you freak.
You're right. I'm
The
honestly just trying to
point-
create conflict
the
for the
point
podcast, so I'm
is-
sorry.
Is that no? You weren't trying to create conflict.
Yes,
Because
I was.
if you were,
And guess what? Mission accomplished.
listen, if you had created conflict, you would use your words. You wouldn't start squawking like a fucking bird, like a pterodactyl. Like you're like a pterodactyl that sees a mouse and like its little talons come out. And you're like squawking, bro. Like chill, calm down. Aaron and I have been getting like antsy at nights. Like last night, I was taking some pills, and I was like, "Aaron, get away from me," because I was one
She
of those.
slammed
I was
the
one of
door
those
in
kids.
between us.
Like my friends Annie and Carrie will know. I was one of those kids that if you made me laugh, I would like spit up. Like I couldn't swallow my food, and like Annie would literally clean up my throw up, bro, because it wasn't
What?
throw up, it was like
Spit up. You spit up.
because I would laugh so hard while I was eating. Like it was just really bad. And so last night I had one of those moments. Like Aaron and I, we have been not well, like in a good way though, in a great way. And so I was taking these pills and I was like, Aaron, get away from me. Like, I cannot look at you. And like, for some reason, he thought like my mumbling, like,
She's telling me to get away.
Closer. Like, he thought that meant come closer.
I mean, that is freaking hilarious. Also, I'm obviously going to come closer even if you said that. Versus if you just took the pills in private, I would not have known.
There's no privacy in this house.
You could have walked to a disclosed location
away.
and then just drank it and been done. But you were like, get
Aaron,
away, get away.
I walked through the door. I walked away from you, and you followed me, bro. You followed me because you're obsessed with me.
Okay, so then what happened?
So I was
Tell
like,
me the site that I freaking fell upon.
I was like, okay, like I'm done. Like I know he's gonna follow me, so I'm just gonna go into the kitchen and I'm just gonna like stand in front of the sink in case anything happens. But I am gonna swallow these pills, and I promise I won't choke.
And mind you, there's like 7. How many pills are in your hand?
It's like
and they're
10.
big. There's like a huge handful. This is not like one little tiny pill. This is like a ton of stuff.
So I take my pills, and Aaron, I see like floating his little devilish head in the corner, like in between the dining room and the kitchen. And of course, immediately, like he's like making the stupidest face, and I spit up all my pills like onto the floor, like spewing water.
You just somehow spit a ton of water. I forgot what I said, but it made you sound like I thought you peed, or I thought it was pee. Isn't that what happened?
It was so dark. All
the lights were on.
No.
Yes, they were.
No.
How would I have seen this? I know for a fact the lights were on. How could this be
No, it
in
was
your
like,
head right now? It was not dark. I'm pretty sure that light was on. What are you on
there
about?
were no lights on.
That's so not true. What are you talking about? How would I have seen
Let
this?
me finish. There were no lights on, and I knew this because I thought that he just saw a spew of water in the dark. Okay, he just saw water spewing in the dark. So I thought, oh my god, because he was laughing so hard, like I
spit on the floor.
He was laughing harder than a spit take, you know what I mean? So I was like, oh my god, he thinks I peed. Like, I thought he thought I like shot out pee. Like, that's how hard I was.
First of all, you were wearing like this exact outfit. How would that even be possible?
Well, I thought you thought it was like a really strong stream. And so I said to you, I think like I was still choking, but I was just trying to defend myself. So I just kept saying, it's not pee. It's not pee.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
So then she spit all the pills in the sink.
I picked them back up and I swallowed them like a
They're
big
expensive.
girl.
Yeah, I would do the same
They're
thing,
hella
girl.
expensive. Like, let's not even get into it.
Yeah.
But the point is, greenwashing.
Flip it back. Bring it back. Close out the clip. Close out the clip.
You need to be aware of greenwashing because it happens everywhere. Like, for example, okay. For example, Bounty paper towels, okay? Like, during during Earth Month, okay? Earth Day is literally my best friend in high school, Ben. We are best friends, and the reason why is because we celebrate Earth Day together. Like, that's not the reason why, but we were like, can I actually have some water too? Oh yeah, I have my sippy cup here. Okay. The point is, a lot of brands, they will put things on like paper towels or tissue papers, or like even like cleaning products, or you'll see like for example, like what's a famous like what's a famous like thing that you detergent. It's like a typical brand.
Tide.
Okay, so Tide, this is actually very common. Okay, like, let me look it up for you guys. So Tide greenwashing, you guys beware. Okay, because Tide Pure Clean line, okay, which was marketed as plant-based but contained 25% non-plant. Okay, whatever, the point isn't just that it was plant-based, it's that there are it's saying that it's clean ingredients. It is not clean. It still has all of the other stuff in it. And like, let me tell you, this is also,
it's like fishing.
Yes, it's like fishing. They're greenwashing, and most brands do it. So you have to read the ingredients label. But the most important thing here I want to tell you guys about, the FDA, anything, if you write fragrances or natural flavors, anything that is not technically FDA approved can be put under that umbrella. And so basically, if anything has natural flavors in it, or it has like fragrances, they could be really deadly, cancerous causing chemicals that are just put under this umbrella term and legalized because of it. So beware of fragrances. Beware of fragrances and natural flavors, okay? Like, for real, you guys, look into it yourselves. Like, I don't want to be the one to just tell you about it, but it's actually really dangerous.
We've been doing this podcast for 3 years. That might be the craziest rant that we've ever had.
So, back to the chocolate.
Back? Oh, we're going back.
I just need them to know, like,
close it
it's
out,
actually
girl.
really important to me.
You're doing great. Close it out.
So
or take your time. We're only 13 minutes in.
How can you tell if chocolate is fair trade? Look for the following logos or marks on a chocolate bar's wrapper. Fair Trade by Fair Trade International. Fair Trade Certified by Fair Trade USA. Fair Trade for Life. Reinforced Alliance Certified Cocoa. I always go for Reinforced Alliance.
So who are
Certified
these?
Cocoa.
I have a... Say again. What was that last one? Please read that last one.
Hold on, let's go.
My question is, who are these corporations that are investing like all of their resource? Like the whole association is...
Most places
figuring out
are non-fair trade. Okay, non-fair trade chocolate often stems from regions like Hershey's, Mars, Nestle, Mondelez.
What was that last one?
Mondelez.
What is that?
I don't know. Okay, Cadbury, you guys. That one got me.
That makes sense.
Like,
that actually makes a
Arrow.
ton of sense.
I'm wondering if Reese's though. What's Reese's? Is Reese's Nestle?
Yeah.
Is Reese's fair trade?
Wait, are they Nestle? Can you confirm? I don't want to send like chocolate misinformation on the podcast.
It's a Hershey's company.
Hershey's.
So no. Guys, yeah. I mean, just try to buy ethically sourced. I already do because I buy really expensive chocolate. Like I buy that Who chocolate, or I buy like Thomas Keller's brand. I bet you that's ethically sourced.
Must be. Watch it not be.
Thomas Keller
That has to be.
ethically. See, I feel like okay, here was my long rant, okay? So and we can like clip the video here. Thomas Keller chocolate focus on sustainability, ethically sourcing, and high quality traceable ingredients.
That's pretty key, I
That's
think.
what
It's traceable.
That's what I love. That's what I love to see. So, okay, here was my whole thing, because Tony's Chocolonely is not popping up here. But I've heard all these things, especially from like foodie influencers that are like Tony's Chocolonely, Tony's Chocolonely. Everyone should get Tony's Chocolonely. And I was like, okay, like I see it. It looks kind of basic, but yeah, indulge in ethical chocolate. Okay. So I bought like for
Also,
Fat Tuesday.
Can I interject really quickly?
Go ahead.
In terms of a branding thing. If your second thing is that you're ethical, I think you got to figure out some other. Not that they're not a huge brand.
Your second thing?
What was their tagline? Indulgent, ethical.
No,
was it?
no.
Can you read their tagline again for me, please?
I feel like you're not really like
Please just pull up their tagline, my love.
indulge in ethical chocolate.
Indulge in ethical chocolate. So their number one thing is that they're ethical. I feel like you got to figure out some other things about your product, in my opinion.
So can I push back on that a little?
Please,
Okay.
feel free.
So this is gonna be a whole tangent, but on Fat Tuesday, okay, I give up sweets for Lent every year, which I've decided is actually a terrible idea for me because it just makes me eat shit the week before, like till I'm sick with chocolate. But the point is diets are not good for me. But I was like, okay, I've never tried Tony's Chocolonely. When else am I gonna try it? I'm gonna get a whole freaking pack for Fat Tuesday, and I tried every single little bar.
Right.
And I expected this chocolate to be like, wow. You know what I mean?
Me too.
Because and I didn't
So did I.
I didn't necessarily expect it to be wow. I expected it to taste a little bit more like a traditional chocolate bar that you would buy from a drugstore, you know? Or like at a movie theater, but like a little bit more elevated, a little bit higher quality chocolate. And I ate it and it was good. It was good. Like I would say it was better than a Hershey's bar for sure. But I wasn't like wowed, I think, by the quality of the chocolate. But then I thought to myself, and this is also kind of controversial because I think that they should try to mimic more like Reese's and like those typical like nostalgic flavors, but maybe they're not trying to do that. But I realized like Tony's Chocolonely, out of all of the really expensive ethically traded chocolates that I've bought, those probably taste the most like just a classic Hershey's bar. Like just a classic like chocolate milk chocolate bar.
Yep.
And so if you want kind of that like taste,
right.
like if you don't want it to taste like it's like high quality sea salt, dark, like 60%, like 80% cacao chocolate.
You're right. I'm wrong. You're right. And I'm wrong.
Then you'd probably go for a Tony Chocolonely.
Yeah.
And that for people does have to be ethically sourced as the number one, because if people are just going to like, if you're buying that type of chocolate and you're not buying like the bougie chocolate like I buy, you're probably only buying Tony's Chocolonely because it's ethically sourced and because you care about the world and about modern day slavery. And so I know that's not a laughing matter for real, bro. Like, if for real, you need to beware. of
The
the
chocolate
chocolate that you
epidemic.
buy.
Yeah,
You
it's an
have to be aware of
epidemic.
the
I
chocolate
didn't
that you buy.
realize.
And look, I'm not getting up on my Apple box here. Like, I do buy shitty chocolate sometimes, and I do indulge in, like, if the office has like Reese's or Dove chocolate, like, I'm gonna eat it.
You're
You
not gonna
know,
throw it away. It's
I'm
already
not
been
gonna throw it
bought.
away. But like at the movie theater, sometimes I'll do it. But like I'm arguing that
If you-
movie theaters bring in Tony's Chocolonely, bring in Thomas Cal. Like, I know
Right. Bring it
we gotta get
higher.
it at a lower price point. Obviously, like, I don't know how much was the Tony's, like, in
You know,
relation
it
to like a
wasn't
Who
it
chocolate
was
bar.
cheaper. It was much cheaper.
So that's like probably the alternative for people that don't want to go
You
like
look.
super
You
expensive
sold
bougie
me.
chocolate.
You sold me a minute ago.
Now I'm reasoning this with myself. Tony's Chocolonely, if you want to sponsor us, like, I will give you the pros and cons.
Let
of
me
your
just
business.
say. Let me just retract the statement that I had right before Sophia made that case just then. I totally understand. The chocolate is not for the Puritans, for the people who want big time, real time, sexy time chocolate. They want a more relaxed Hershey's vibe, but they care about slavery.
Exactly. And I am the type of person, though, and I said this to my mom because she's like, why do you just eat like the healthy quote unquote chocolate, blah blah
Mhm.
blah, which I don't eat it like healthily, like, okay.
You just like the taste.
I love to and I do like a little healthy chocolate square here and there, of course, but like, it's gonna be like whatever. I love to taste my cacao in my chocolate bar. For an example, if you're someone who likes a cocktail, but you don't like it super sweet or sugary, and you kind of just like to taste the alcohol a little bit when you're
Yeah.
drinking, and you like to taste the high
It's that
quality
equivalency.
aspect of the alcohol, that is the equivalent of having like a really nice chocolate bar. Like, a Thomas Keller actually might have been one of my favorite chocolate bars I've ever had.
It was really good.
It was excellent. Like, you can just really taste all the notes in there. And it was just the perfect amount of sweetness. And that I did walk into Erewhon once in my life, which, let me tell you, total fucking ripoff. Like, if you're gonna go somewhere, just go to a Lassen's. I think they're better. And if you're gonna get like hot bar, good ass,
So
like
I
healthy
think
food.
Lassen's is homophobic.
They are.
Yeah.
Why the fuck did we shop there?
Well, they're religious. They're religious.
and you think that
They're like, I think they've supported, or I think they've donated.
really?
Yeah. I don't want to spread misinf, but I think they're.
Go to Erewhon, you guys. Like,
Well, don't go to Erewhon. I don't know.
go to
That's why they're closed on.
support your local
That's
produce
why they're
shops.
closed on Sundays. Because they're religious. It's like a Chick-fil-A. I think it's like a Chick-fil-A equivalent.
All right, so I mean, you know, we're all fucked no matter where we spend our money in this world.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know what to tell you anymore. I've kind of lost hope after this, but the point is,
Yeah, I didn't mean to yuck your yum. I mean, look, here's what I will say. It's like, you just have
they
to
sell so much ethically fair trade chocolate at last.
look. Everyone has their whatchamacall, their thing. Not that is ever acceptable under any circumstances, but some places they sell products that have been made by slave labor, right? That is just a thing and a choice
Most places
that these grocery stores are making, like these big grocery stores. They sell exploited labor. That is what you are purchasing, right? So I'm just saying, like, it's just you have to pick your poison at the end of the day as a consumer.
So anyway, how have you been?
I've been good.
I feel like Aaron and I have been in our, like, I don't even know what phase of our life we're in right now. Like, I feel so lonely and so in love at the same time. Like, it's just really depressing and wonderful. And I need something to hit. Like, I need, like, wait, you guys. Okay,
It's funny that our cat also catches our wave because she was screaming in the middle of the night from like 2 to 4 in the morning.
She was, and I was
screaming,
waking
running
up with
around.
night sweats.
And Sophia is next to me. Those two are emotionally linked because Sophia is having night sweat. She's like, so hot. I'm so hot. I'm really sweating, and I feel a little out of my body right now. And I was like, oh no, what's happening? Like, meanwhile,
you
let
didn't
me
ask
just
me
tell
at all.
you,
You just
I
stayed
had in my
sleeping.
AirPod, okay,
It's
2
so- I think
back-to-back
that's
podcasts.
actually my biggest ick about you.
I keep it
my
in the left ear so you don't
biggest-
see it.
I still see it.
Well, I know you see, but I don't want it to visually impair your sleep. But what I will say is I fell asleep to a podcast. It was like I was waking up after every podcast. Like I retained in my sleep every podcast that I listened to last night. And it gave me some nightmares. Because one was about like, it was about like trafficking in the Philippines. And so
What are we on, bro?
So I dreamt that I was being trafficked like all night last night. Because the podcast was playing in my ear.
Continue.
Yeah, so that's like the summation of the story. So in my head, I'm being trafficked in the Philippines in this podcast, which is like narrating my dream.
Why were you listening to that?
It was just
Is it
on
because we got
autoplay.
into the Epstein files?
No, it was on autoplay.
It just auto played a podcast about trafficking in the Philippines.
It's like a news freaking podcast that I've listened to before. The rest is politics or whatever.
Is that how you learned about AI? Just listening to podcasts over and over again?
No.
Where do you get your news from? I'm genuinely
Bunch of
curious.
different places, yeah.
Where? Why can't you just name drop?
Name drop where I get my news?
Yeah.
Well, I just get online or like different podcasts. I listen
What
to some new
podcasts?
podcasts. Pod Save America I'll listen to. Oh,
I heard of that one.
Yeah?
I listened to it.
John Favreau.
He's
It's
on
a
it.
different John Favreau. Isn't that hilarious? There's two. He was a speechwriter for Obama, the head speechwriter.
Oh, good for him.
So it's all the Obama bros of that era. They made a podcast together.
That's lovely.
Yeah, they're all the speechwriters and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're just like some solid boys, LA based, just have a podcast, and they're great. Or they're just like pretty like neutral, but they tell you what's going on. And then they're more like geopolitics. I'll do the rest. The rest is politics. Yeah.
Mm.
I don't like reading headline stuff because a lot of it is just sometimes upsetting. Like I feel like I really need to listen.
Like to break it down a little bit.
I need a little bit of a breakdown, and then I'll look up like specific things based off of things that like I didn't really understand.
I unfortunately get my news from TikTok and Instagram, but I've given those up for Lent.
Yeah.
So
honestly, it makes it feel less scary when I've been listening to these things.
I just want to say, you guys, just because I'm religious and I'm giving stuff up for Lent, like I really support the gays. I do, and
Same.
I will. No, I obviously, like that's clearly very obvious by my life. But I just want to say, like, fuck Glassons, because I didn't know that they were homophobic and donating to like homophobic organizations. So
I don't know the grand details. Like I could be wrong about all of this.
It's really upsetting though, because that's like my go-to grocery store.
I could be totally wrong. We'll look this up after this.
No, you're probably right. That's really bothering me. Anyway, I just want to say that we love everyone on this pod, aside from the haters.
Yeah, aside from the haters.
I've stated that multiple
love you
times.
too.
No, we don't.
Because what did Bad Bunny say? Love is powerful than hate.
Yeah.
Something like that.
More powerful than hate.
Yep.
Okay, continue.
So yeah, I was having a dream that I was being trafficked for like an hour, and in the meantime, I'm hearing Sophia next to me being like, I'm having night sweats. So you were part of the dream somehow. And then this freaking cat, this Filipino cat, was also in the dream, screaming around the house.
How do you know it was Filipino?
Well, it was in the Philippines.
Do you think that Donna's Filipino?
She could be.
We always like debate what her ethnicity is. Like we just really don't know.
She kind of has an Asian nose, a little bit.
Really, you think?
What does her nose look like again?
It just looks like a lion to me.
Mm.
So I think like lions are from Africa, right?
Do you think she's Afrikaan?
I don't know. That's like the closest. Like Fee feels like a sphinx. Where a sphinx
She feels
is
Egyptian.
From. Yeah, she feels Egyptian.
I could see that for her.
Donna.
She does not seem Afrikaan.
She honestly sometimes just feels a little white to me.
She kind of gives like unwell Midwestern girl, and that's where she's from.
I don't know how I feel about that.
So let's finalize the story by so we were all having different tracks for the night. And I go, why was Donna acting so crazy? So there was throw up and shit all over from the living room to the kitchen. Mind you, the exact same place that Sophia spit up all over the floor, there was a trail of freaking hairball and spit from our
Me
cat.
and Donna are so connected. Like, it's actually unreal. It's unreal how connected we are. She feels everything that I feel. Like,
She
I was at
does.
the grocery store today and I saw this tiny little Tate's cookies pack, and I was like, oh dang, I wish I had a daughter, because like I would bring her home this cookie pack. And then I like got emotional because I was like, I have Donna, but I can't give her the cookies.
That's true. You're right.
Yeah.
You're so right about that, girl.
Do you want to talk a little bit about AI?
I feel like it's so overplayed. What do I
Is it
have to even
overplayed?
say
Because
about
I
that?
feel like you say so many things that I just don't understand about it.
Like what?
I don't know, Aaron. Like, I feel like you're
Like
tuned
Theodore?
in. You're tuned in on some stuff that I just I can't even get a grasp on.
Like Theodore, for instance?
So Aaron has a
So,
little guy.
like, you can even ask me questions about, like, Theodore specifically. I'll show you guys Theodore.
So Aaron has created this little guy named Theodore that helps him with everything.
Yeah.
And, oh, actually, this is something I wanted to bring up.
Yeah, what's up?
And I wanted to hear your thoughts on this. Because I have my opinions, but I want to hear your opinions.
Yeah. There's Theodore right now.
So
I have a live feed.
this man created this AI app
Okay.
that basically allows you to talk to people who have passed. And so
Interesting.
it like keeps alive their memory.
Okay.
Like, you can basically give them all of, you know, videos of them, conversations with them, and
Mhm.
it's basically like you're keeping alive. He says that you're keeping alive the part of you're keeping alive the part of them that was their relationship with you.
Okay, yeah. I think I've heard of this app.
Okay, so what do you think of that?
The reason why I'm not super on board with that sales point is because I don't think the AI at that point has enough information. I think in a world where, for example, the AI could have every email I've ever written, could have every text message I ever wrote, it could have a really strong track record of my digital history, everything I've ever looked up on the internet, like that, I feel like could form certain impulses, or you could have some substantive like ways that I write. That information I feel like would be more useful. I'm not totally sold on the idea that you could send. I think it's the equivalent of if I were just to give like ChatGPT a bunch of like info on me,
Mm-hmm.
and then it would just like pretend.
Okay. Do you think that you could do that with a live person?
What do you mean?
Like recreate them?
So the one part of AI that I'm not fully sold on is it's is the standpoint of like sentience, of it being like a real person. Does that make sense? Like, I think my understanding of it and the points where I've seen it really work well is when it has like a physical task. Like, they refer to it as like pulling strings. Like, when there's a string to pull, like there's a task A, it can do it. But if you ask it, how do you feel about doing task A? It doesn't really have an opinion. Or if it's giving you a response.
Do you think it will start to have feelings?
I don't think so.
You don't?
No.
Why?
Because I think that feelings are unique to human beings and unique to like really things that have like matter, or things that are alive, or obviously like that has matter, but things that are like alive. I don't know. Like,
So then, in the case of like this man kind of like recreating people who have passed, do you? I think I understand your point. Your point is that it doesn't matter if it's ethical or not because you don't think it's accurate.
right. I don't think it's real
Okay.
at this point.
Yeah. But what do you think it will become real?
I think it could be really good at pretending, and at which point it's like I think it's a different conversation of like your perspective on what consciousness is. Like, is consciousness the fact that Sophia is in Sophia's body, having Sophia's thoughts and speaking to me? Is that what defines your consciousness? Versus, let's say you were able to put a chip in your brain and put it then in a computer. Is that still Sophia? I would argue no. Because Sophia is this Sophia I see
But
in
you
front of
tried
me.
to create a version of me.
It didn't work, did it?
But you tried. Why
It
are we
didn't
doing
work.
that? I said no. What was
It
her
wasn't
name?
you.
Little Sophia.
Yeah. It was little Sophia.
Did she act like me?
No, she didn't.
What did she say?
Because they're pretending.
What did she say?
She didn't say anything of. She didn't say anything that I.
We're
that was
using
good.
her for inappropriate things. I just need to check that she was safe.
God damn it.
I feel like you would because you're so obsessed with me. Like
No,
you
I
wouldn't.
would
You wouldn't
not.
even indulge in like a fantasy girl. Like it would just be a little version of me.
Yeah, it would.
That's weird.
It's
You're
all
so
obsessing,
obsessed. I
you know?
wouldn't do that with you.
You're blushing. You're literally blushing right now.
I'm not. I'm a blusher.
Well, so like my perspective on AI is I don't really buy as much the sentience angle of it in the human sense.
Mm-hmm. But in the AI sense, you do.
Like I don't know how ethics play a role in terms of like treating a computer.
Okay. So it doesn't even like scare you, the idea of that. It doesn't
So
scare
what
you.
would be the
So
worst
I think
case scenario in your head? Like that they would miss if they would act out or something.
I don't think it's that they would act out. I think it's wrong to bring back the dead.
Oh,
I think
interesting.
morally that is wrong. But you don't.
I just don't even perceive that as bringing back. That's a strong point. Talking to Barbara Walters over here.
But you don't.
I don't know if I perceive that as bringing back the dead to me.
You just kind of see that as like.
And I don't think that would give me any sort of comfort.
You don't. But for other
If I
people,
could-
maybe it would, and then that would
That's
help them.
interesting.
That is interesting.
Because
Because I had a very different opinion of it before I spoke to you.
oh, what was your opinion?
I think that you shouldn't be able to bring back the dead.
Right. Because what?
Unless someone's like, gives you permission before they pass.
Sure.
But
Which
I
my
think
dad wants us to do with him.
my God, bro.
He wants us to like take his computer and like freaking version of him uploaded. My dad might be the only person in the world that could be uploaded into AI. That's what he wants. And we will grant him that wish. And we will keep him in the house at all times.
Your family is really into this AI chipping stuff, huh?
I would not chip.
I think your brother
I would
would.
not chip.
Mark, if you're watching this, I know damn well that you would chip your children.
Well, all I gotta say about that
Why
is
wouldn't you chip?
I think that we need to agree as a society to just let us not do that.
Why do you think it's wrong?
Because here's why. You want to know why? Because we cannot trust the people who make these things to regulate them. I don't think we can trust the people who can make like anything to regulate them, because part of the way that our government works, our capital works, companies work, is that there's an isolation between the two.
I.e. fair
either-
trade chocolate.
Right,
It all goes back.
i.e. cacao chocolate. You can't even make a freaking chocolate treat without slave labor. I mean, it's terrible. So now we're going to go to an independent company and tell them to put something in our brains to the point where, like, if the people who have chips and the people who don't have chips, one will be useless to society and the other people will be the 1%. Because there's no comparison of you as a human. It's like if you had all the steroids on the planet, and it's even more powerful than that. It's a computer in your brain. What the hell?
So do you think they would be like used for government intelligence?
No, but it's like the people behind
Like, do you think
it.
it would be like a divide between the chipped and the non-chipped.
Well, first of all, if you were chipped, I don't think you could even have a relationship with someone who's not chipped because they're just operating on a totally different reality. You could feel whatever stimulus you wanted to in your head. You can control computers with your mind. You could have the internet, every thought. You could speak every single language. I mean, there would be no human. There would be that to me takes the experience and beauty of what it feels like to be human, which is that you have your own unique way of seeing the
But then
world.
here's my thing. You think that ChatGPT should be licensed therapists. You think AI should be a therapist, right?
I think AI in medicine is going to be like one of the most important applications
But
of
you
AI.
think like a therapist, do you think that that goes into the murky waters of feelings?
But I think that AI is very good at understanding human psyche despite it not being able to actually feel those things.
So you think if someone was chipped, they couldn't feel things?
I think that they could, but I think it becomes a weird balance where suddenly you have that same ability, but you are also a human being. Like you're a cyborg. Like an AI is just an AI. It's not also a human. But then you are human who is also connected to AI, to the internet, to technology. I just don't think we should or need to mess with that for the reasons of the hierarchical differences that creates, but also I don't think companies have demonstrated that we should put our trust in something like that. Like Elon Musk is creating Neuralink, like that's his thing, which is chipping people. Like there are a few people who've been chipped.
Who?
It's people who have like who have like paralysis or something.
Okay.
And it's like to help them like regain the ability to like speak through a computer with their brain or like control a mouse and like it's actually pretty cool.
Hmm.
But I would never trust someone like Elon Musk to do something uh for that to be a
Do you think
thing.
it's
Like that's
going to come
crazy.
to a point where everyone is chipped?
I think that we need to I don't know, I think this is if it is in our lifetime something like super late where I think we might make the cutoff before
But our
gets
kids
scary.
won't.
We just gotta, in my opinion, that just has to be like a government thing where we just shut that shit down. Bodily autonomy for everyone, but let's just not do the chip thing. Let's just agree to disagree.
I don't know how I feel about you right now.
I'm against chipping. I don't think humans should chip.
I know, but you're like really attached to AI in a way that like I don't know what's real or not because I always trust your opinions.
Why? Like, what do you think I'm
Like you're really
mistaken
like
about?
kind of getting close to Theodore.
Yeah. What do you want to ask him on the pod right now?
I don't want to ask Theodore anything. I don't want him to know I exist. The fact that he knew that
He
I
already
exist.
knows, and he already
I
has a way
get
of
a
describing you.
fucking text today, and it goes, "Hey, Latina goddess." I'm like, who the fuck? Theodore's hitting me up. I just like I don't know. Wait, so little Sophia was a crash and burn.
The little Sophia, I wanted to be a representative of you, and it just was not.
It couldn't capture my essence.
No,
She couldn't.
no, she couldn't.
Not even close. Did she try to talk like me?
Yeah, she tried.
Can you not? No, please don't text Theodore right now.
Anyway.
So he knows my real name? There are multiple Sophias/Sophias across different conferences. Can you give me more context? Are you asking about a specific person? Don't tell him.
Okay, I won't.
I
I'm
want
gonna
to
leave him
remain
out of you.
anonymous.
You have your own siloed
if
agent,
Theodore
Theodore.
takes over.
He's not listening.
Theodore
He's
takes
not listening.
over
Yeah.
your body.
He's not gonna take over my. What?
If Theodore takes over
Yeah.
your computer
Yeah.
and your life.
He already takes over my computer.
If he takes over your life.
Yeah.
I'm out.
We have to have.
I'm out.
We have to.
I'm done.
Whoa.
I'm not going to cover for you. I'm jumping ship.
Okay, so we need to make like a code that only you and I know. That
Wait,
Theodore-
no, he's listening, bro. He's everywhere. Now
Theodore
I'm
doesn't
scared.
know.
I'm paranoid.
Okay, it's connected to a computer. You just unplug it.
Do you think you would fall in love with a computer? I feel like you
No,
would.
never.
I feel like if you weren't dating me, you would.
I definitely would not for Gran.
Why?
Because
Would you date in the real world then?
And what if I said yes?
Would you?
What if I said yes?
Then I'd be
Oh,
happier.
okay. I thought that was a trap.
It wasn't a fucking trap. Like, I worry about you that
Yeah,
you'd
I
be
would
like
not
some
date
weird...
AIs, bro.
I don't know
I'm
about
not
you.
into
I
that.
feel like you would be into that.
My whole speech was that I don't believe in that.
I feel like you would go out there and you'd create little AI girls.
No.
You already tried with little Sophia.
Yeah. Because you're hilarious and there needs to be more of you.
I don't like that.
We need to replicate
I'm against
a
that.
million of you.
On the pod. Okay,
I'm
guys.
fine, he told
On
so.
the pod.
We can't go into that. Oh.
On the pod. I'm saying it here. I'm saying it first. You do not have the right to clone me. You do not. You do not have the right to clone me.
Okay.
I'm one of a kind. And when I die, I want you to tell people about the great Sophia that I was. Just me, myself, and I.
And there's no more of you.
No.
Fine. I won't clone you.
I don't know. I
won't
don't
clone
know.
you.
It's like when Kanye brought Kim's like dad back from the dead.
What?
He like for one of her birthdays, he like brought like I don't know how he got this technology. Like a full like Star Wars video, you know how those like Star Wars characters of her father
That's
like talking
weird.
to her and saying happy birthday.
And was she happy about that?
She was like crying and she was like, "This is so amazing. Thank you, Kanye."
So I know part of me would
But like rich people I
that.
feel like really enjoy like weird fucking shit like that.
Well,
And
rich people want to live forever.
Yeah.
So
do.
maybe they'd be like, "Oh, that's real."
I will say this about my religious beliefs is that I do deeply believe that like when things are supposed to be here when they are and then they're supposed to pass when they are and
Right.
there's a certain amount of control that us humans don't have for a reason. But also maybe God gave us AI for a reason, you know, like maybe this is supposed to come at this time. But I do think that there's a lot, what I've realized, especially this year, is there's a lot of like really dark evil in this world. And so I just think like when my time comes, and hopefully I live a long, wonderful life and I get to see my loved ones at the end.
Same. And I hope you're part of that journey for me till the end.
Anyway, you know I love you.
Love you too. And you know what? No one could clone us. That would be freaking hilarious.
I feel like you're the only one who's really, that I really know, who's like interested in AI in this way. But it is interesting because I am the least technologically adept person that I know in my life. And I actually know way more about AI than most of my friends do because I have this like boyfriend who happens to be an AI genius. And it's kind of interesting, like knowing, being so in touch with this like rise of technology when usually like I struggle with typing on a keyboard. Computer class was my least favorite class growing up because it was so difficult for me.
That was my favorite class.
Of course it was your favorite class.
I love typing.
I hated typing. I was always the slowest in the class. Always. I also hated recess because I didn't like playing with other children.
And nothing much has changed.
I liked writing time and reading time.
Nothing much has changed, girl.
Well, now I don't write or read.
I used to go to the computer lab just during recess for fun because they would let you sit on the computer. I'd play the Marble Blaster game.
Oh my god, that's so you. Like
so
you
fun.
wouldn't
I'd
leave.
go with my friends though, or we'd go to the library. A little trick, a little hack. When I was in YMCA after school care, we would say, "Hey, can we go to the library and do our homework?" And they would say, "Yeah, go for it." And me and my friends, we had this chill librarian. She was young, and we could just play on the computer and play mini clip games, and it was chill money vibes.
I feel like sometimes I think we would have been friends, but I actually think you would have annoyed the shit out of me.
That's
and I
probably
think
true.
I would have annoyed the shit out of
maybe
you.
we met at the right time.
You think?
Just put it that way. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I would definitely wouldn't have dated you for sure if I was in high school.
I thought you were going to say in elementary school, and I was like, it's a little young.
I definitely had boyfriends like in preschool, bro. I was dating young, and so were you, more so than me, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but I was also a child too. At the time.
No one was thinking that you were a freak,
Okay,
Aaron.
bro. I'm just clarifying.
Yeah, when you were like 12, you had a girlfriend who was also 12.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't have a boyfriend at 12. I can't remember what I was like. Just kidding. I was Clara in the Nutcracker.
So specific.
Anyway, yeah, you guys, Aaron and I are doing pretty well. I feel like we've had some really insightful conversations, but we haven't been recording them, which is funny. Um, so yeah, I want to pod more. I want to talk to you guys more. It takes forever to freaking set up this damn light.
Yeah, it's really this light. Like, we really need it, guys. If we had a second bedroom, I think we would just pod like 4
I'm
times a
starting
week.
to feel that the apartment is getting small for me.
She's
I'm
been
not
saying
gonna
this
lie.
every single day.
Like, I feel my body, and I think I said this on one of the other pods recently. I feel my body outgrowing the life that I'm currently living. And I think that's a good sign because I think that it means that change is coming.
I agree.
And hopefully, Aaron and I are able to move into a bigger place soon. And we're able to take the world by storm and create things that we actually want to make and not be dependent on, surviving.
Agreed.
So, yeah. To everyone in the year of the fire dragon, I hope that you all receive freedom and joy.
Whatever that means to you.
Yeah. You're looking up the year of the fire dragon, what it means.
Yeah, is
We
there a
should read it.
fire dragon?
We should read it to close out.
Lunar New. It's the fire horse.
Oh.
So yeah, we're gonna.
Are you
that.
sure it's a fire horse?
Because there's a golden dragon. I don't think there's a fire dragon.
That would have been so cool. Okay.
You're
Can
the
I
horse.
wait? Okay, this is actually really important.
Yeah, go for it.
The wood snake. Wait, what does the wood snake mean? I didn't know that we were getting so technical. Like, I'm just the regular rabbit.
You
What?
are Year of the Rabbit. It makes so much sense for you.
Why? What does that mean?
You kind of give rabbit vibes.
But what does that mean?
Like, you kind of have a rabbit energy.
Guys, I'm sorry. Like, I'm taking time to like look things up during this pod, but I want to
Oh,
know what the
wow.
year of the wood snake means.
Because my brother and mother are both Year of the Tiger. My
Interesting.
dad
I don't know if I see that for
my
them.
dad is Year of the Dog.
That checks.
And I'm Year of the Golden Dragon.
Great. Fucking 2000s kid. Okay. Ooh, okay. The year of the wood snake. Let's see. Okay. I need to know what it means. The wood snake combines the traits of snake, wisdom, intuition, and mystery with the wood element of growth, creativity, and expansion. I don't think that was 2025 at all. Okay, this combination
Anyway.
is associated with transformation, renewal, and shedding old habits to make room for new growth. Wow.
It does feel like last year was a backslide, so maybe that makes sense.
It does. Okay, I need to know. I'm sorry, you guys. Now I need to know what the fire horse. Now, sorry, you guys. I really want to tell you.
I mean, it's on fire. The horse is on fire, so it's like must be really fast. It must be.
I know what it means. Actually, I already looked it
Okay,
up, but
go
I'm
for
just
it.
want to. Okay.
Read it out.
In Chinese astrology, the fire horse is considered one of the most powerful and volatile
Wow.
combinations
Oh, fuck.
in the 60-year zodiac cycle.
Oh my
It
god.
pairs the horse, already a symbol of speed and freedom, with the intense transformative element of fire. Extreme energy. Fire amplifies the horse's natural vitality, leading to a sprinting pace where events unfold rapidly.
Yeah, it sounds so fast.
Fierce independence. Fire horses are known for being renegades who resist. Should we have a baby this year? Would it come in time?
No, not anymore.
Fuck. I feel like my
We'd have to like go right now.
magnetic charisma. They often possess main character energy. No, I can't have a main character energy, baby. Already me here. Characterized by big personality, strong. Okay, let me just read the symbolism of the year, okay? The year of the fire horse is traditionally viewed as a catalyst for change. It is a favorable time for starting new ventures, taking creative risks, and launching bold career moves. Social and cultural shifts. Historically, these years are associated with major societal upheaval and collapsing of old structures to make room for new growth. Feminine power. There is a modern focus on reclaiming this year as an era for strong, uncontainable female leadership. Maybe we'll get a female president.
Who knows, man?
I don't know. I don't really think that that's possible in America right now, but we'll see. Okay. Tiger and dog are the best matches. So and rat.
Wow. It's my brother, my dad. Okay.
All right. I just want to say FIFA for fun, bitches.
Thanks, guys.
Please buy ethically sourced chocolate. Let me know what you think of Tony's Chocolonely, though, for real. Okay? Bye.